Play fast! Play for your teammate! And play like there's something to prove! Because there's always something to prove! Let's go, baby! 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, win!
Hello, everyone, and welcome into your Week 5 New Orleans Saints recap, highlight show, whatever we want to call this little thing here we got going on. This was an interesting game. New Orleans Saints came in favored by 8.5 points. That's a very, very big spread. We know this Saints team struggles sometimes against those lesser teams, those lesser tier teams. It's an unfortunate reality. You know, the Saints are 1-1 in games that they are favored in. They're 2-0 in games that they are underdogs in. So definitely a very, very tough team to predict on this season. We do come into this game at 3-1 after a huge divisional win over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. There's a lot of momentum behind New Orleans right now. So they're going to go ahead and go on the road here, facing the New England Patriots, who were 2-2 coming into this game. And here we see the first snap of the game here for the Patriots. Getting some under pressure here, and it is going to be picked off by Demario Davis, setting up the Saints at the 26-yard line. That is a huge play there for the New Orleans Saints. A really, really nice play there. So we'll go ahead and jump forward. It is 3rd and 3 here for the Saints. Derek Carr going to take the snap here, and a great opportunity here. Let's hope they can capitalize. And there's just instant pressure from the D-line, and this ball is going to be picked off, and this one is not going to be tackled. That is going to be a pick 6 for the New England Patriots. So a very up and down start, a very exciting first minute here in this game, as we did have 2 interceptions, as typical New Orleans Saints fashion. The New Orleans Saints defense has been ball hawks all year long, and the offense has been turnover happy all year long. So this is right on brand for the Saints. 2 turnovers in less than 30 seconds, and a pick 6 on the board for the Patriots. So they recover from their early mishap, and they go ahead and take the early lead up 7-0. We kick it back over here to the Saints at 3rd and 7, 8:47 left in the first quarter. So just over a minute. This is going to be an important play here, and a nice pass from Carr to Michael Thomas on the out route there. That is a nice completion. The Saints do move down the field here, set up a 2nd and 6 here at the 40-yard line. Let's see if this drive can produce some points. Keep them in this. And oh no, Derek Carr going backwards. Just no one was open, didn't have a target, and he just kept running backwards. An awful decision by Derek Carr. Not a good start to this game. Puts him in at 3rd and 22, and they do end up having to punt. Now we'll skip forward here. The Patriots have the ball, 3rd and 11. And that's going to be Mac Jones' 2nd interception of the game to Tyquan Lewis, who is going to have a nice little return here to the 45-yard line. So a very, very sloppy game from both sides on this one here. So the Saints do take over 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line, hoping to take advantage of this interception. That's 2 interceptions. The first one, they were unable to come away with any points despite starting on the 26-yard line. Let's see what they can do after this 2nd interception. Alvin Kamara going to take a nice run here. The offensive line opened up a really nice hole, and Alvin Kamara hit it, and he gets him down to the 20-yard line. So right into almost inches within the red zone here. We'll just say they're in the red zone. That's phenomenal. They are right at the end red zone. We're going to skip forward here to 3rd and goal for the New Orleans Saints. Let's see if they can put this ball in the end zone, tie it up, or if they're going to have to settle for a field goal, or even worse. Derek Carr takes the snap, steps in, and almost throws another interception. Just if we can look here at this play, Derek Carr thinks he might be able to fit this into this tiny little window, but unfortunately, I mean, it's just triple coverage. You cannot make this throw. You're going to have to take the dump off to Alvin Kamara. Everything else really was covered. He did have the drag route coming, but that was just the wrong decision. It almost cost him big time here. So the Patriots get the ball back. It's 2nd and 10, 35-yard line. And this ball should have been picked by Pete Warner, but he never got his head around. I mean, Mac Jones throwing a ball that she should never have thrown. This ball was into double coverage. Pete Warner had perfect opportunity to pick that, and he just swats it away, brings up 3rd and 10. And let's see what happens here on the 3rd and 10. Little shift here, a little interesting little visual glitch that we got going on here, and it messes the Saints up a little bit. There's some miscommunication there, and Mac Jones just sails this ball. Mac Jones not having a good start to this game. Patriots do not come away with points. The Saints take the ball, they drive down into the red zone once again. They need to get a touchdown here, or no, the Patriots did get a field goal. I'm sorry, to go up 10-3. The Saints here getting the ball before half, and it looks as though they got a 1st and goal here. Alvin Kamara with another nice run here for the boys. And they're letting the clock run down a little bit. You know, Benjamin, he's got nowhere to run at all. Just a wall of Patriots players there. Oh, let me go back. Let this one play. So the wall of New England Patriots players. 2nd and goal here. Time clicking down. Alvin Kamara also cannot get any running room whatsoever. Stop the clock there with 13 seconds. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Let's see if Derek Carr can get this ball in the end zone finally. Have had all kinds of opportunities and just squandered them all away. This one he dumps off to Kamara. The Patriots play good defense there inside the red zone. No one was open whatsoever. The New England Patriots playing excellent zone defense all game in this one. And we will go ahead. Obviously, the Saints have not had perfect kicking this year. You know about their struggles. So this is not a gimme, but they do knock it through. It's going to be 10-6 going into halftime. The Saints do get the ball after halftime. And we will fast forward here. 3rd and 6 on the 38-yard line. Let's see what happens here. Everything covered once again. That zone coverage really, really hitting. And Derek Carr throws into double coverage again. Just tries to throw it to Michael Thomas. There's not much can be done here. They should kick the field goal. It doesn't look like they're going to kick the field goal. They're going to keep the offense out on the field. 4th and 6 on the 38-yard line. They're petrified to kick any long field goals whatsoever. They have got to get this sorted out in New Orleans. This is going to come back to haunt them later on in the year if they cannot kick any field goals whatsoever. And Derek Carr is just going to be swarmed there. Not a good result for the Saints at all. The Patriots will take over. They do drive down. They're on the Saints' 31-yard line. And Mac Jones is going to take a play-action pass, and he's got a wide-open crosser here. And it's going to be hit T. Higgins? Yep, it's going to be T. Higgins, acquired this year. It's going to get them down to the 1-yard line. This is going to be a difficult one to stop. Let's see here. He's making adjustments here. He's going 5 wide. I don't know about that decision there. That's a bit of a strange one. And he's going to take the draw, the QB draw, and he's going to lose yardage here. Don't know what the Patriots are doing here. Setting up in a perfect position and just going backwards. Not where you want to be. So now we'll skip forward here. 2nd and goal for the Patriots. And Mac Jones is going to take it, and he's running, he's scrambling. He's going to get in for the score. So Mac Jones with the wheels on that one. And now the Saints taking back over to get the ball. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. The New England Patriots zone blitzing once again. And, Derek Carr unloads a pass, and Chris Olave is down there, and he gets the completion, the huge answer, the big play that the Saints have been waiting for all game. The Patriots have been using zone blitzes to amazing effect. Let's just see what we got here. Okay, 1st and 10. And Alvin Kamara is going to take this one. And he's going to get him down to the 3-yard line. So the Saints really want to score here, and it is. They're going to get a little bubble screen to Chris Olave for the touchdown. He deserves the touchdown after that long catch to set this whole drive up. He ran right past Jones, the cornerback, and those New England Patriots zone blitzes were really getting in. Derek Carr was under pressure all game long. This was a tough battle and a tough fight for this New Orleans Saints offense. You've got a 2-point attempt here. Derek Carr going to take the snap. They definitely want this. They definitely want to cut this lead to 3 points. That's going to come in crucial. A pass in traffic. And Michael Thomas is going to secure it. That is going to be a 2-point conversion, 17-14. Awesome here. The Patriots do absolutely nothing with their possession. Go 3 and out. The Saints get the ball. They drive down, cross midfield. And here we're going to see a nice little screenplay to Eno Benjamin, who's going to take this one all the way, make a nice little move here. Make a little spin move. He's moving and bouncing all the way down to the 8-yard line. A very, very nice play there. We'll go 2nd and 10 here. Derek Carr takes the snap. And, oh no. And he throws another interception into the flat. I don't know what he was expecting to see from Jones here, but Jones makes up for his massive lapse in coverage for Chris Olave on the last drive and returns this for the second pick 6 of the game. That is 2 pick 6s from Derek Carr. This is obviously cover 2. He just does not expect Jones to be able to break on this pass. If he throws this pass a little bit earlier, then Alvin Kamara is going to catch it and have maybe 4-yard gain, but this was just disastrous. Just a bad read, a bad decision, and it's going to cost them as the Patriots are going to take a 24-14 lead. That is unfortunate. The Saints get the ball back, and they're struggling. They get to 3rd and 10. They cannot afford a 3 and out here. This is just absolutely. And Foster Moreau catching this one as Juwan Johnson actually went down to injury. He's actually going to be out for 5 weeks. That's going to be, one of the leading receivers in the league. The Saints are going to lose him for 5 weeks. That is super unfortunate. But Foster Moreau comes in, makes a nice grab here on 3rd and 10, a crucial grab. They cannot afford a 3 and out here. They definitely needed points, so they need to get something. They need to keep this ball moving there. Time is going to not be in their favor. And this one moving forward as we're going into the 4th quarter, down 10 points. And Derek Carr, nice little completion to A.T. Perry here, and that's going to take us into the 4th quarter, which is going to be 3rd and 5 here, under 9:30. And the rookie A.T. Perry, another nice grab. Did he get it? No, he's going to be just short of the first down. That's going to put us at 4th and inches. And I wonder what we're going to do here. Derek Carr not liking what he's seeing whatsoever. He's going to flip this play. The receivers are changing up. He's flipping formation. And they just need an inch. And Alvin Kamara is going to get it. Alvin Kamara is going to get it. They've been really good on these short yardage situations all season. This offensive line has been bulldozing through for the most part. You got to give them a lot of credit here. That's a huge conversion, something they absolutely needed. So now 2nd and 10. Derek Carr going to take play action, and he's going to throw it deep to Chris Olave. Now looks like in double coverage. Looked like he was open, but the Kyle Duggar absolutely closes the gap and makes a really, really nice play on that one there. So that was another, what ended up being a bad decision by Derek Carr, and another 3rd and 10 here. Another crucial moment, especially being on the opposite side of the 50. And he's going to throw it right away to Chris Olave, who's going to secure it. So Olave having a big game, coming with all the big plays in this game. They needed him to step up. He has not shined as much as they would have liked up to this point in the season. But this was a really, really good game for Chris Olave, something they absolutely needed. So now, we 1st and 10, knocking on the door of the red zone once again. Down 10. Alvin Kamara is going to take this one. That's going to be a really, really nice run there to get them to the 10-yard line. They are still able to get a first down. They do get this down to 3rd and goal. Their touchdown would be really, really nice here. But, oh my goodness, Michael Thomas has it. That looks like it's going to be a touchdown, but no. He stumbles on the reception. This was an easy touchdown. If Michael Thomas just falls backwards even, this is going to be a touchdown, but he stumbles. He can't have it. He couldn't catch it clean. just not a perfect throw from Derek Carr, and Michael Thomas does get stopped short. So you figure the Saints are going to take the field goal, but it looks like the offense is staying on the field once again. You know, this is the aggressive Saints. They are not messing around this year. They are not trying to put this ball. They are trying to keep the ball in their hands and keep these results, you know, within their control. And Alvin Kamara's going to get there. He's going to dive over the line, through the line, and get the touchdown. So Alvin Kamara has been huge since his return, added a lot to this offense, and that's going to bring this game within down to a 3-point deficit now. So 4.5 to go in the fourth quarter. The Saints trying to get the momentum back. They're looking okay. Second and 10 for Mac Jones, and he throws an awful pick, and now he's going to give his pick six back. So the Saints are going to get a pick six. So the opportunistic Saints defense picking up the slack for where the offense has been all day long, and now the Saints take their first lead of the game at 28-24. So the Patriots now down for the first time. They have to move. They have a big 3rd and 8 here. Mac Jones has been awful all game. He's throwing the corner route, and that ball should have been intercepted, or the receiver should have been taken out. One or the other. The corner just looked lost out there. Couldn't decide what he wanted to do. Couldn't decide if he wanted to lay the wood on the receiver. Maybe worried about taking a penalty there. Couldn't decide if he wanted to go for a pick. He just gets lost and it does absolutely nothing. A big conversion there for the Patriots. A nice throw from Mac Jones, all things considered. So now we got 3rd and 5. They're in the red zone. Got to. And it makes a nice throw on the little out route there. So it gets them down to 1st and goal. That's actually a really, really nice play from Mac Jones. So now 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Let's see if they're able to punch this one in. They are down 4. And Ezekiel Elliott is going to take this one. And he's going to score the touchdown to put the Patriots up by 3. So now the New Orleans Saints have 50 seconds. They do have all 3 timeouts, which is good, and they're starting on the 25-yard line. So Derek Carr is going to come out, trip set, keep an eye on Chris Olave, as he has been all game, the number 1 weapon, and he just cooks. He just cooks on that inside post. I don't know why the Patriots went man coverage here. It was a really, really bad decision, obviously. That is a tough ask to contain Chris Olave in that situation, especially there in the slot. So now Derek Carr going to take a snap at 1st and 10. 1st and 10. And just going to dump it off to Alvin Kamara. And Kamara can't get out of bounds. Looks like he was trying to get out of bounds, couldn't get out of bounds. Got a few more yards. 3rd and 3. They no huddle. They don't take their second time out. A little bit of an interesting choice of decision. He's going to dump it off to Kamara once again, who is finally going to be able to get out of bounds. Now they have 19 seconds with 2 timeouts. So not the worst position to be in. It's tough to, you're obviously you're there. You're in field goal range, and now you're looking to end this game before overtime. You don't even want to go to overtime at this point. Derek Carr takes a snap, and Chris Olave in the slot again. Once again, just absolutely murdering in the seam. Chris Olave, huge game. As we said, just been all over the place, all over the field today. Now it's going to bring the Saints to 1st and goal. And Derek Carr has nothing. It's a scramble. Has to throw it away. There's nothing there for him. All right, so it's a 3rd and goal now. 6 seconds left, and that is it. So Derek Carr going to take the snap, going to take the shot to the end zone, and he can't quite complete it. There's a flag, and it is going to be defensive pass interference, holding up Michael Thomas there. That's going to put the ball on the 1-yard line. The Patriots were not happy about this call. We had to stop play for a moment to scream at the refs for a little bit. So the Saints come up, heavy formation, only 3 seconds left. This has got to be a quick play. It's either a touchdown or no touchdown and a timeout. And Derek Carr tries to get the sneak, and he's not able to. Only 1 second comes off the play clock. So now the Saints do have to settle for the field goal on the 1-yard line. Maybe a disappointing results, but the opportunity there to get the QB sneak, it was the smart play. You had the timeout in your pocket. You basically can only run a sneak there, some sort of quick play that if you don't score the touchdown, you at least have that field goal in your back pocket. So we do go. The Saints do win the coin toss. So we're going to go ahead. Here comes the overtime kickoff. Rashid Shaheed is going to take this one, and he's going to break it. Oh, my goodness, and he almost takes this one out. That was if you're a Patriots fan, your heart had to be sinking into your stomach. But here we are, 1st and 10, the first snap. of this overtime drive, and Alvin Kamara is going to take this one. Taysom Hill leading the way. Alvin Kamara shaking off a tackler, and he can't shake off another one. That was just a really, really good, tough run. Almost broke that one to end the game. Phenomenal runs here from Alvin Kamara in this game for sure. The Saints rushing attack has been on point all season. And Derek Carr gonna take the snap. There's no safety over the top. The Patriots are selling out to stop this run, and they do hold them to 4. I'm surprised that the Saints didn't take any shot there. There was just no one over the top there. And Chris Olave has been eating. I am surprised. Here in this play, you see there's some miscommunication between the center and the guard here. Pay attention to the center and the left guard. It seems like the center passes off the D tackle, but there was no one there to pass him off to. An unfortunate breakdown in protection there. It could have been led to disaster, actually. So now we're in 3rd and 6 here for the Saints. This drive was looking very promising. And now we're looking at a 3rd and 6 here. 26-yard line. Obviously, you want the touchdown. You want to end the game. But at the same time, your defense has been playing very, very well. Mac Jones has just not performed well today at all. 3 interceptions. The Saints, you got to be smart with this one. He has Michael Thomas over the middle, and he just overshoots him. A really, really poor accuracy throw, and now you got to kick the field goal. This is a longer field goal, and like I said, Will Lutz has had kicking struggles outside of the Superdome. So let's see if he can knock this one through. He does. So the Saints will take the lead on this one here. So we have the Patriots can take over on 1st and 10 here. Mac Jones, his chance to lead a game-winning drive here. And oh no. And this pass is not on the money. He's probably lucky. If this pass was actually accurate and towards his intended target, this is going to be a pick 6. And the Saints are going to end up backdoor covering that 8.5 points that would have been unthinkable, just 30 minutes prior. So that was not a good throw from Mac Jones whatsoever. So he gets another opportunity. He gets that one back. It's 2nd and 10. He's going to make a nice throw there to T. Higgins. Comes up big. That's a big first down. So Mac Jones trying to stay composed, trying to shake off his poor performance. Now they're going to run. Ezekiel Elliott has had a pretty decent game, in his limited. He only had 6 rushes. I don't know why the Patriots did not feed Zeke more in this game. He was eating when he did get the ball. He ran really well. Mac Jones just was throwing this game away for the Patriots. Patriots should have won this game early. Game should not be in overtime. And Ezekiel Elliott takes a run. He can't quite get the first down. So now we're on 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. I would just keep running this ball with Zeke. Just keep feeding him. He's been your best option. He's not even on the field. Pierre Strong is in. See what happens here. More motion here for Mac Jones. He's going to take the snap. And no one's really open. And he gets impatient and he's going to throw it. And Paulson Adebo, once again, ending a game is Adebo. And he's just going to take this one. And that's going to do it. The Saints secure a 34-31 win. Somehow they get this. They were down after being down 11, after being down 10, 2 pick sixes. They are able to weather the storm, overcome, come back, and actually win this game in overtime. It wasn't pretty. It was definitely an ugly win, but hey, 4-1 is 4-1. They have some really, really good victories this year, and their one loss isn't looking so bad anymore. Initially being upset by the Panthers was rough, but now it looks like it might even be an upset. The Panthers are looking really strong this year. The Panthers are competing hard. This NFC South division is a buzzsaw. So if you're the Saints, you're sitting at 4-1. You're feeling pretty good about where you're at. We'll go ahead and just look at some of these stats here. We were flipping through them pretty quick. Yeah. Okay. So obviously, if you look at the stats, so if I showed you this stat sheet and I showed you almost double them in total offense. The Saints had double the total offense, had almost 100 yards more rushing, 130 yards more passing, 9 more first downs. total yards. You would think that this was a blowout for the Saints, and unfortunately, because of the turnovers before the pick six, for pick sixes, it was not a blowout. So they had to sweat this one out. Had they lost this one, that would have been a pretty devastating loss. And unfortunate, but this is a dominating performance for the Saints on the stat sheet. Not so dominating on the scoreboard, but a win is a win. We keep moving, and we are on to the undefeated Houston Texans next week. And that should be another really, really good game. This is a tough schedule, so we're going to be in for a lot of good games this year. So tune in next week, and good luck, and who dat?